Welcome back with me Axel, okay, and this is the gameplay for Skyforce Reloaded, and we are back again getting on all these nightmare stages. So let's get started. And the last time that I have been on the stage 6, so now it's time to get this stage 7. Alright, here goes on the same setup. Burton Panic Assistant as my technician, of course, and then this classic plane is just so awesome with just lasers, just going to get me through all of this very easily. So with all of this maximum upgrade, I'm able to get all of this done easily. Right, here goes, trying to clean up all of these planes. And alright, here goes, we got the best result out of this, which just trying to swipe left and right with this very special whip. Alright, now here goes against these rockets. Right, trying to charge myself, so it's like alright, tap and press button, trying to release the best charge power for all of these planes. Alright, apart from that, we have the next of these planes, just easy swipe, and then all of them are gone. Even for this nightmare stage, we have this helicopter next. See that the pattern when I charge the plane, it's just like a second or 2 seconds sometimes. And get this, right when you arrive in front of this and you try to tap and charge and then release it instantly. I got the best result out of this, but don't do that very often or maybe just too much, because you will get exploded like the description said. And we have this stars. And next we have tanks, alright, planes. Small planes are really satisfying when they are getting crushed even by all of these lasers. Alright, we have this next extra power up, incoming rockets. And next we are going to, oops, I got hit once by rockets. Well, right, we can get this done anyway with just low health left. It's not really a big problem. And we have this, trying to clean up the bullets, and some of those are swinging away. We have this, I still have a lot of power up, while the remaining stages are not much of the threat left. We have this, the shooting rockets, alright, cannons, trying to dodge, and that was very fun. Now we have that. Alright, score that one. We got an extra help out of that. And then the next is to get this. Alright, we have this, and the stage is complete. We get an extra card. Nice. And have the 100% of enemies destroyed. Next is the stage 8. Going to get this. Maximum fire rate. Very nice. Classic and Burden Panic. Alright, we have this panic button. It's like something it's like you have the emergency panic button and you got the extra power up. Very nice. And we have this awesome cannon, trying to dodge all of this. We have stars, trying to collect stars as they are very costly, especially for the higher stage. Trying to complete the medals. I think that's the most costly thing on this game, getting the medals, especially on the nightmare stage. And of course the upgrades, but unfortunately I've done them all, so not much of the use for the stars. And here goes all of the planes. We have power up next, yes. And we have this helicopters again. So this is one of the boss stage we are going to face currently. Alright, planes. So overall, the classic plane is really awesome and the most recommended planes amongst all. And I think that the first, or probably this is the best plane, and the distance, alright, the gap between the power, that is too much, I think, between the first and the second best plane. Right, I'm not sure what is your second best plane, but for me it's like Octopus, and it has like the gap between this and Octopus, or probably the pink plane, Gladius, has the strength for killing up enemies. Right, we got this. Wonderful. Probably the power will double up as probably you hit the enemies like for a long period of time. The laser stays there and then you get the extra damage probably. I'm not sure about that. What makes these lasers strong enough against all of those? I think that's the purpose. The cause for lasers getting strong is, well, as you can see, it's really strong. Alright, we got this cannon. Alright, extra power up that I just ignored, trying to blast away every single thing on the screen. As there are too crowded, I can't handle it even with this classic. Next is this. Alright, you are trying to shoot me down. Not gonna happen. We are carrying the stars. Alright, incoming boss soon enough. Very surprising. And this boss is quite tough for me. Alright, we have this. Planes again. Nice. And then the next is this cannon. I'm not trying to get every single enemies to get destroyed. That achievement, well, if I could, I will do it. But for now, I'm just going to have fun with this nightmare stage. And here goes the charged lasers. As well, getting this, the barrier, the front armor, I think that's right, 3 rockets. You are shooting 3 rockets and that's gone. Laser penetrates through every barrier, I guess. That's the best thing about this kind of weapon. And classic is supposed to be the weakest plane probably amongst all. And it became like the strongest plane ever just by a single card. That's awesome. And as well the drones that shoots like it has like wings or materialize in like wings form. That's very cool. We have this, the next boss wings. We are going to take down both sides of the wings. And getting this. Yes, the laser works. And let's get to the next. Boss is moving on this side. Let's get this. Trying to blast away with lasers. Great. Going to cut down my time on getting this. Right, the extra blast from the bomb. Now getting this as next. Alright. Getting you down, please. 15% left. And then the remaining body of the... Alright, this boss is just has many lives. And we are just going to clean this up. Double lasers and side cannons gone. And probably the most troublesome out of all is that the side cannons that leaving you no gap to get through all of these cannons. Now we are safe, just trying to keep your don't keep your guard off. And we have this. Alright, again. Helicopter, come on. Or plane, come on. This is a plane actually. Plane, let's get this. Right, stars. The fallen stars. As my reward, I'm going to get them all. And yes, bye bye plane. See ya tomorrow. See ya next year. Right, blast. That's a huge blast down there. And bye bye Matilda. Still have this maximum fire rate and going to use on the stage. Actually, you don't have to get the maximum fire rate to get all of this done. And this is even a lot easier than before. Right, we have these planes and cannons. Right, got you and get the stars. Trying to get all of these planes. I'm dancing with lasers. Right, this is one of the hardest stage. So pay attention to the pattern while you have to hit. So it's like this. This is one of my tactics to get out of this. Trying to swipe. Alright, try clean up from left to right or the other way around. Probably should be left from right. As you see the pattern of the arriving plane, it's from the scanning from left to right. And we have this. The next is this cannon. And next is this, the other one. So this is the other way, so you have to go from the earliest, the one that closest to you, and then we got on the left side like this. Don't forget there are two very fast artilleries like this, shooting so many fast rockets. And it's gonna be like this. Oh my goodness, there are so many of the enemies, and I have no choice but to use my fairy dodging skill. Oh, this just got hit by the lasers, and it's so dangerous, so intense. We got so many stuff on the screen. Alright, next is to get this rockets. Alright, blast you off. Rocket launchers, you are getting off, and let's get this. Alright, no more ship stuff, and trying to acquire this very little power up. Now getting shield for this plane. Actually, you could just stay on the right side, and you don't have to kill every single plane, but I would love to get this all for fun, or just for the 100% achievement. Alright, we have mines, and be careful for sneaking in between of those mines radius, and this you need to charge like this. Right, getting right in the middle, and just lucky for getting the shield. That's why I love this assistant very much. And let's get this, rescuing 5 extra people just for my achievement. And trying to get these 3 cannons off. It's not going to be hard for clearing up this. And this is quite troublesome. We have flamethrowers on both sides. And what I must do is to blast this off. Right, so many cannons. I'm just trying to save the remaining powers for the very last form for this boss. We have these cannons, probably my missiles, or just this charge. Not gonna work very effectively, so I have to do it probably the slowest way around. Alright, one gone. Now next is to get this. I'm trying to get in between the bullets. Alright, we got it. And the flamethrower is moving. Now just stay over there. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get caught by the flames. So moving this and stop it. Alright, we got this. Now let's get shield on, and you cannot really blast my shield off. So we have this double lasers. I still have my shield. Oh my goodness, shield off and another shield. Yes, the boss is down. Trying to get this ship. 50%, 30%, and more of this. Yes, the ship is down. Right, pretty much you don't have any of the fort. And no more cannons. The boss is done. Stage is complete. We have 4,000 stars as the reward. This is so awesome, even for this nightmare stage. Well, anyway, this is all my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. Go in just a few seconds. Alright, we got it. The charging ability for this plane, I love it so much. We have lasers, we have very special charges that increase the attack greatly. We have this, shooting rockets. Still too slow even for this stage, nightmare. I think that we could get this done. I have a faster and more difficult enemies on the other stage.